As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorceress and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Krakon Krayt, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
Can hear you two clear on the other.
Good! May all Skellige know, Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief!
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us!
Don't exaggerate. It's just...
No, Geralt. This is no just. The myth is that Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that when the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask
Where'd you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Urboros's mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths.
I'm not about to justify what Yennefer did,
Then don't.
but try to understand her. She's not doing this to anger you, she's doing it for Ciri.
I know there are maternal feelings at play. The Mask of Urboros belongs to Skellige, and should be used for the good of... If Yennefer uses it now, it shall... What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask.
Great. What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here.
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
You know I don't like it.
Let it go. I just want to see what happened. Besides, you know there are things I'd rather not know about you. Let's go. Already found the first spot.
Instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy's limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot. Don the mask. Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking. But don't worry. Ciri can take care of... Well, ready?
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come. Don the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us! If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found, just need to examine. Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor. Though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ard Skellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders sent the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted. then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindarsfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
See you there.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Come on!
We meet again. So, you change your mind? Want to hunt the Grossbart brothers with me? Easy coin for you.
Yeah, we can hunt.
Grand. Let's get going. Went well, I thought. Maybe you'd consider working together for a spell.
Thanks. Once isn't... Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
training ground. I shall do what I please, and leave me be.
Yes? What do you seek?
Kind old geezer I just saw you talking to. Who was he?
One of our circle? Gremist? An exceptional
Well, been around sorceress is my share. Long enough.
But sorcerers welcome apprentices, am I right? Not Gremist. So many formulae in that head. So many methods of ingesting and absorbing lethal toxins. But he'd rather take them to the grave than share.
Why is he averse to having an apprentice?
How should I know? Perhaps because he's a
Want to talk to you.
But I do not wish to speak.
You seem a nice enough guy.
Well, I'm not. I became a druid to avoid others. To not have to deal with them. Not to smile when I don't wish to. So I shall be straight. Get out of my sight. Before something, I know not what, deprives...
I want you to share your...
You? My apprentice? That's rich. While you're at it...
I'm serious.
Is that so? Don't make me laugh. I've devoted my life to help. If you think I'll simply portray to you what I learned through you...
Can I convince you somehow?
Oh, gods. You're as bothersome as a gadfly before a storm. Though I am preparing to perform a rather tricky ritual. So I could use some help.
Well, well.
Get off your high horse and listen. First, you must bring me a pimpernel from the Muskogan forest. Second, I need... Finally, convince Fritjof to help me perform the rite. He's a druid like I am. You'll find him near Blandara.
All right.
If you wish to be my apprentice, you must stop asking questions.
Run, Roach.
I know what you came here seeking, Wander.
Come on. Come on, Roach. Magic. A place of power. Show me what you got. Go, go. Show me what you got.
needs worries like a boat needs ballast to sail straight and even.
Ooh.
Dunbar only turned old pious Peter after he violated the priestess. He feared the wrath of Martin Freyer, that's what.
You'd be better off buying a flock. Fleeing to the
Seen the
hills.
plans? Storm.
I said the same, but Hjalmar wouldn't listen. He says,
Glad to see it's a witcher.
What it?
Retrieved the property you lost.
Could you? Thanks be to Fred.
Northern part of the Isle, near the whale cemetery. Don't ask me how it got there, long story. At any rate, don't need to worry about the thieves.
Your reward sure as hell earned it. And a lot a bit more from myself. If Kulyu'd not been found, I'd have had...
Uncle said folk on the continent.
Killed a giant, sure, but now you just seduce my lenses.
What brings it to me?
Wouldn't mind. Farewell.
Let our Hjalmar be your guide. He held the giant.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno.
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Kroch's feast, but...
Forgive me.
Where's Ceres? I've got to find her. Great.
Remember when that storm caught us in Ald's Bay?
Aye, like it were yesterday. Ofcon fell overboard and...
Udalric dove in the waves and saved him.
Vagabond.
So Folin were eaten by trolls.
Control yourself. Why, a traitor, the Black One's born poisoned him. That's fact.
What is it?
What you get? Yours, mate.
Hey, stranger.
What kind of entertainment?
What? Why, beer, mead, and strong spirits. What do you expect in a tavern? Jump rope. I don't know where you're from, but I can see it's far off.
Show me what... Take care.
Hey there.
What do you want from me?
Huh?
Pardon, I'm looking...
Busy here, can't you see?
Sarah's dropped in for a visit.
We'll stick together. It'll all work out.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and...
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint.
Thanks, but I'm short on...
Kroch and Crate's daughter. She...
Take care.
Her who is virgin, mother, and queen. What is it you wish?
It'll all work out.
Pendle watches over
Nothing here
Clan
for you.
Twirsech. The blood
What
of
is it you
kings.
wish?
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months, then one day guests. You weary travel?
Looking for Ceres.
Ah, you found her. Or near to. Lass was just
Know where she might have gone?
took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood.
Who are Bergthora and Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Bergthora's hand. They lived toward the east end of the village.
Take care.
Bless you. And my blessings to Ceres when you see her. If only Sven could be a hero like that.
Greetings. I'm looking for...
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
Did you say lovely girls? Where? Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, nah, she's got teeth like fish hooks. Now, Deborah, there's a fine lass. Teeth bang on straight. Though, there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face, if not for that bit of bone rot on her right foot. Ah, nuts. Now I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
I'm looking for Ceres.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is, and her father...
Ugh, tell Crach to calm down. No Skellige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Eirik. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the isle.
Thanks. Take care.
Good luck searching.
Come on, come closer.
Fucking Mudabra! Swarming like gulls around the waist heap. Ah, be sure we showed them.
We? Seem to remember you sitting on that rock.
Ah, but if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
Thanks for your help. Did it once, maybe.
Well, we'll have to think about it. Busy the day me fishing got...
It's not drowners this time. It's...
Aye, fine-looking girl. Can tell...
She say we're...
Aye. Wouldn't tell a strange. Went to Odeldrick's old family home.
Any idea why she came here? She say what she was after, or just admire the scenery?
She asked about our Jarl and his family.
Thanks. Farewell.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here. Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres's. Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Oh, my head!
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich.
The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalric.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Lo, as custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now. Powerfully so. And it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together. is this about?
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
You and my dad, we were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
You and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
You sure fucking showed that
virgin mother and child.
Doubt he's here for the fish.
I could have married a continental man. Where's Yennefer?
Don't...
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs.
We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering.
To hear the gods is a gift, not
These voices...
the gods. They're...
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here.
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let...
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki.
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher, Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a hand.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No, no, no. The gods. They'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crown.
must be the place. Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
Boots are fucking soaked.
Rain Ragnarok itself upon us.
Looks like rain. What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why do you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw...
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your...
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon...
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come. Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant.
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cold.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalryk. It
I know you're doubtful, but...
might not be as simple as it seems.
What do you mean?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work...
Exactly. Udalryk might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim...
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalryk could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. The more pain the Heim causes Udalryk...
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer, and if we fail to think of anything...
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around...
Uh-huh. So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name is not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick,
Fine, let's...
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair.
After you, then.
No reason to delay. Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Ciri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared. Shattered. Udalryk must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. Somebody could break their leg, or their neck. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalryk or Aki.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
Well, in the meantime, get a fire.
Come on. Why?
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free? The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will...
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea.
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy.
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thought.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Fate.
To you too.
Run, Roach. Whoa!
Yikes here.
Slower. Slow now. Whoa.
Master Geralt. A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me.
Why was it closed? Is that famous?
Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must.
Krach, make an exception.
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Come. Krakow waits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an creates to wear the crown, it
should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
Show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that?
You stubborn, fierce, mute.
Exactly! True, Arnvald.
Don't see Krach.
No, went to his chambers.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards.
Maybe later.
Got your eye on you.
I've always wondered. What did you witchers do?
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige's seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born...
What's wrong with voting?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like... A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's first...
Leaving carriage...
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master.
May I?
You must even. So, feast...
Definitely more to drink. Saw you talking...
Politics. After all, Northwinds tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the...
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and...
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's...
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map? But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner...
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of...
Promised me a reward.
And I aim to keep my word. Here.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it!
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.